Bryant to the rim. Whoa.
It's about what, doing it big or going home. I'm focused on my plan, in my mind in the zone. I wanna be one of the greatest that ever made it, one of the best that did it, coming with it. Understand this is all I think about, all I ever wanna do, all I ever work for. So ain't no giving up, and up to the limit, just to win it is a must. Now you see what it takes to be on top, don't stop. Now you see what it takes to be on top, don't stop.
Bryant for the win. He is a remarkable talent. I mean, he got into one of those zones, and I've said it many times. It's all right for regular players to get in a zone, but when you're the best player and you get in a zone, that shouldn't be fair. And it wasn't fair.
Access, watch the progress, can't be done, man, I'm the champion.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Worldwide Laker Talk Live. Here to do a quick post-game wrap-up show. They did it. They pulled it off. They beat the Pelicans. It was a big win. We really needed it. Want to get y'all thoughts on what y'all thought about the game. I feel like this was a game we had to have. The Warriors are on a tear. They beat us last night, as you know. So we didn't take care of business with them yesterday, but thankfully we beat the Pelicans tonight. So that put us a game above the Nuggets. We still a game above, well, 2 games right now above the Warriors. If we win the Pacific, we got all the tiebreakers basically on everybody. But if the Warriors somehow win, that could be bad news for us, but I don't think they're gonna win the Pacific. We playing pretty good ball right now. Like I said, we had a bad game against the Warriors, but we had a good showing tonight against the Pelicans, a team that we're supposed to beat. Luka Doncic, came through. He had a bad game last game. And it's funny because I saw people panicking, like, when is he ever going to play good for us? And I was like, he pretty much been averaging damn near 30 the whole time since he's been here. I think he's probably had maybe like 2 bad games the whole time we've had him so far. So, sometimes us Laker fans, we can get a little crazy. But it was good to see how they played today. It was good to see them communicating on defense. Defense was much, much better today. There was a few times that the defense lapsed, but, all in all, I'm happy with the win, happy with what we did, happy with what we got going today and where we're headed. So let's go back again and let's look at the games we have left, and then let's look at the standings. So we don't have a super easy schedule, just so you know, on the way out. So our next 2 games are against the Thunder. Now I'm hoping we can get a split against the Thunder. They lost to the Rockets tonight, and the Thunder been playing great ball, but I think we can beat them. At least 1 out of 2. I don't think we'll drop 2 to them. I'm hoping we don't. So, and that'll be a good test for us, right? To see where we are, to see where we're looking as we go into the playoffs, what kind of momentum we got. See what our roster looks like up against the Thunder. See the way that JJ plays them, and see the way that he doesn't play them, because there might be times where he doesn't want to show his hand, about what they're going to do in the playoffs. So we got the Thunder twice. We got the Mavericks, which is going to be a blockbuster game because that's going to be the first time that Luka goes to Dallas to play. And then we got the Rockets and then the Trailblazers. So out of all those games, the only easy games we got is the Trailblazers game. That's the only game that we got that's easy. And that ain't going to be easy because the Trailblazers always play us hard. They always play us hard. And I think both games, if I'm not mistaken, both Thunder games are in OKC. Both Thunder games are in OKC. The Mavericks games is in Dallas. The Rockets game is a home game, and the Trailblazers game, we're in Portland. And, we always have a tough time in Portland, as well. So we got to win these games down the stretch. I say if we go, let's see, 1, 2, 3. If we go 4-2, I think we'll be in great shape. If we go on 4-2, I think we'll be in great shape. and that'll put us over 50 games. Get us 51 games, which is what I was hoping and predicted. I wanted to get 50 to 51 games. 50 to 51 games, I feel like we had, a really good season and some good momentum going into the playoffs. So that's who we have. Let's see who the Nuggets have for the next few games. Tonight, the Nuggets lost to the Warriors. So tonight was one of those games where either win or loss for us would be good for us. It'll be good if the Warriors would have lost because it would have put them back a little further. But it would be good if the Nuggets lost because it gives us another game on top of them, especially since we have the tiebreaker. So let's see what games the Nuggets have left. Currently, the Nuggets have the Pacers. They can win that. The Pacers can win that. The Pacers, the Kings, the Grizzlies, and the Rockets. So their schedule's a little easier. They're a little easier, but I think if they don't win out, we'll probably end up being above them in the playoffs. But we'll see. Let's see what else we got. Let's see who else we got. Let's see who's next. Let's see what else we got to worry about. I don't think we got to worry about the Grizzlies. I don't think the Grizzlies are going to be a problem. I think we have to worry about the Warriors. And let's look at the Warriors schedule. Did we look at the Warriors already? Let's see, they got games. Okay, so the Warriors got the Rockets, the Suns, the Spurs. Oh, they got extra games. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 5 games left. So they got the Rockets next. Not an easy game. Suns, I think they'll beat the Suns. Spurs, they'll beat the Spurs. Trailblazers, they'll beat the Trailblazers. And Clippers, that'll be a toss-up, and it's the last game. And I think at that point, both teams will need that game. So that Clippers-Warriors game is going to be something to watch at the end of the season. So the Warriors have a chance to, let's see where they at right now. Right now, the Warriors are 45-31. If we look at their schedule, let's see. I think the Rockets might beat them, so they'll be 45-32. They'll beat the Suns 46-31. 46-32. They'll get the Spurs 47-32. Trailblazers, let's say they get them 48-32. And the Clippers, I think the Clippers might take that. So 48, I think they'll end at 48-33 or 49-32. So I think either way, I don't think they're going to leapfrog us in the standings. Yeah. And I think the only other team the only 2 teams I think we need to worry about at this point are the Nuggets and the Warriors. I don't think we're going to catch the Rockets. Like the Rockets are 51 games already. 51 games going out. Let's see who the Rockets got on the way out. Let me see. Let's see. Rockets got the Warriors, Clippers, the Lakers, and the Nuggets. Oh, damn. So the Rockets got a crazy schedule down the stretch. The Rockets got a little gauntlet going on down there. All right. Check that out. The Rockets got, yeah, the Rockets got the Warriors, the Clippers, the Lakers, and the Nuggets. And every team that they playing is fighting for a playoff position. So every team gonna be playing them hard. Like the Rockets gonna be playing like playoff mode already. So that's gonna be interesting. We got to see how the Rockets gonna be doing towards the end of the game. Let's see. Let's see what the standings are looking like overall. Let's go to the standings, all right? Let's go to the playoff standings overall and go from the top to the bottom and look at these records. So we have the Thunder at 64-13. Like I said, nobody catching them. There's no way mathematically possible for anybody to catch them. So they're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to win their division. The Rockets are 51-27. I think they're locked for the second spot as well. Now, where it gets tricky is number 3, Lakers 47-30, the Nuggets 47-31, but the Nuggets keep dropping games. So if the Nuggets keep dropping games, we'll be okay. But we need the Warriors to slow down a little bit. The Warriors are 46-31. We 2 games up on them right now because we got one in the win column and one up on them in the loss column. So we're 2 games up on the Warriors, but we need to keep it that way. We need to keep that cushion. We need to keep winning games. We can't drop stupid, silly games like we did. Well, I won't say the Warriors game was a silly game because the Warriors are playing really good ball. But then you got the Timberwolves who are right behind the Warriors. So the Warriors are 46-31, and the Timberwolves are 45-32, and the Clippers are 45-32. The Mavericks at that they're at 38-40 and 37-40 for the Kings. So you're gonna have the Kings, the Mavericks playing out of their minds these last few games because they're trying to get into the play-in and make sure they don't drop out of the play-in and let the Suns sneak in there. The Clippers are at number 7. They was just at 8 yesterday. The Grizzlies have been dropping. The Grizzlies, since they fired their coach, the Grizzlies are 3-7. And the Mavericks have been playing, 500 ball, so they 5-5. Yeah, the Timberwolves are a dangerous team because if the playoffs started today, we would have either the Timberwolves or the Warriors. I'm not worried about beating either one of them in the 7-game series, but it's gonna be tough. It'll be a tough series with either one of them. I was hoping the Grizzlies would stay up there because I wanted to get the Grizzlies in the first round. Because the Lakers, we got the Grizzlies number. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping they get back up to where we can get the Grizzlies. I hope the Grizzlies get back up to 6, so where we could get them in the first round. So thoughts on tonight's game? Thought it was a really well executed offensive game. I think Austin, LeBron, and Doncic are figuring out really, really how to run an offense through each other and how to give each other the ball in the right situations, how to play off of each other. I seen some things tonight that were encouraging in regards to their chemistry building, in regards to those guys learning how to play together, in regards to those guys communicating. Like I said, Luke is a team defense guy. I don't expect him to be a one-on-one guy. And I think tonight he did a better job on his team defense. The Warriors game, he let Pajimski turn into Steph Curry. You know what I mean? like Pajimski turned into Steph Curry last game. They said he had like 8 3-pointers, something crazy. But we always say the Lakers make somebody a superstar, all-star for the night. Every time there's one random person, like I told you that night when we had Sagoon. Sagoon was looking like Michael Jordan, and what's the dude from the Bulls? Buzzleby, Beelzebub, had a crazy game against us, hitting threes at half court and behind the backs and all kind of craziness, looking like Magic Johnson Jordan. Lakers always make one guy look like an untouchable. And tonight, I think they stopped that from happening, right? Like they stopped it from being that. But the Pelicans are a bad team. That's a game we should have won. But I hope moving forward, we'll play better, we'll execute better, because I think like I said, the next few games are on the road, and we've been having trouble on the road. Haven't been that good of a team on the road. Like I said, we 47-30, but we have a really great home record. I think that's some of it. We have a really, really great home record. Yeah. So again, Lakers with a few games left in the standings, we are in 3rd place right now. Like I said, we got the Thunder, the Mavericks, the Rockets, and the Trailblazers. So let's see. let's see what we got. Let's see what we're doing. But I'm feeling good about where we are. I'm feeling good about how we're looking. To me, the only hole I still see, of course, is that center position, because when Jackson Hayes is off the court, our rebounding suffers dramatically. Like, even if teams don't have real big men, they are out rebounding us, and I think that could end up biting us in the ass in the playoffs. So that's something to keep our eye on, something to watch, the rebounding in the playoffs. And I know, like, the Rockets are a really good offensive rebounding team. The Thunder are a really good offensive rebounding team. So we're going to have to address that one way or another going into the playoffs, even if it's just figuring out a different scheme to make sure you put a body on somebody so we can get some more rebounds. Because, you definitely, rebounds can actually help you win playoff games. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I just wanted to hop on real quick, do a quick post-game recap for my worldwide Laker gang family. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm going to be a little more consistent going into the playoffs, making sure I either do a post-game show or a pre-game show for you guys. And, I want to start inviting you guys to join me too. If you want to hop on and talk to me at the post-game show, hit me in my inbox, and then we'll talk and we'll work it out, and I'll send you the link so you can join me on the show. I would love that. Love to have more fans with me. Love to have more Laker fan engagement and more Laker fans giving me their perspective. I know y'all do it in the comments, but I want to see y'all give y'all perspective live on air with me. You know what I mean? Oh, we got my brother joining us. He got it. He got my nephew over there. My nephew Zaire is trying to make his media debut.
That's for sure.
Hey, so did you get to watch the game tonight?
I was able to see some of it.
All right, so tell me what you thought was the difference between tonight's game and the Golden State game last night.
I didn't get a chance to. I had rehearsal last night, so I didn't get a chance to watch the one last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, last night we lost, but basically Luka and Dorian Finney-Smith just missed a bunch of open shots. Like literally shots that if you give them shots again, I feel like they don't miss them. Like Doncic had a terrible game. I think he was like 2 for 10.
Yeah, I mean, he was like 2 for 9 tonight, like starting out, but he turned around later. But yes,
yeah.
But like I said, sometimes he'll just have bad games. But like if it continues on, then sometimes we just can't get out that slump. Then we ain't nothing we can do about it. But sometimes he can have a bad shooting game and we can still win. So it just depends on, I guess, everything else going around him too.
Yeah,
like him and Finney Smith can't be missing. You know what I'm saying? Like he can miss, but Finney Smith can't be missing too. You know what I mean? Or LeBron can't be missing too.
They were missing wide open shots. Like I'm talking about wide open because LeBron was sinking the defense in and getting them like wide open shots. But what's crazy watching the game today that I noticed, I was like, I don't know the last time I saw LeBron be able to play this much one-on-one.
He was doing turnarounds and easy. Like he just backing them down, turning around, and
because the double can't come. Because if the double come, you're either leaving Luka open or Austin.
Reeves
making them pay.
Hey, Reeves is balling.
Hey, Reeves ain't waiting for nobody. He ain't doing that thing no more where he got like how he used to hesitate.
Yeah.
Or try to make sure LeBron touched the ball, or you know what I mean. He ain't.
No, he instant go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need that though. We need that kind of confidence where he just like, I'm gonna go. Like, I got the open shot. I'm getting buckets.
He got that Sasha Vujacic.
He got that
confidence.
Sasha was like, I don't give a damn if Kobe on the court.
Yep. He don't care if he missing. He gonna still let it fly.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Luka did a better job tonight, offensively and defensively. Because defensively last night he let this dude put, Lakers make somebody all-star for a night. The dude Pajimski
always
had 8 3-pointers. Pajimski had 4 threes. Then Steph Curry last night.
That's insane.
And then again, let him get to the middle of the court and hit a half court at halftime. And that's when I saw it, I'm like, oh, we about to lose.
Lose.
You can tell one of them games.
Yep. But I did like they was they had like a good energy tonight, and they was like getting back and up and down the court, and they had good energy tonight for sure.
They had really good energy tonight. They had really good defensive stops. They had really good defensive communication. You could tell, because sometimes the Lakers, sometimes we start off a little slow, and then it's hard to get our feet out the mud.
Oh yeah.
But tonight they kind of had a slow start, but I think they was just like, the second night of a back-to-back.
Oh yeah.
Cobwebs. So because that's why I was like, man, I hope we win last night because I don't want us to lose two because back.
But we had a better chance with a Pelican team without McCollum and Williamson. So I'd rather tonight.
Yeah, exactly. So tonight we did what we were supposed to do. We took care of business.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was looking at our next few games, telling the folks, what our next games look like, man. So our next game,
got what's the name twice.
Yeah, we got the Thunder twice. We got the Mavericks, the Rockets, and the Trailblazers. So the only easy win really out of that you could pick is the
Trailblazers.
If you count that. Well, you probably could because that's a home game.
Yeah.
No. My bad.
That's a way. Yeah, but say they talking about how
we have no matter how sorry the Trailblazers are, they give us trouble in their home building.
Always. I don't know what it is.
Like even when Kobe played, when Johnson played, it's something about that damn Rose Garden or whatever they calling it now. You know what I'm saying? That give us problems. Something about that give us problems. So.
But everybody talks about how this is just a tough stretch for us, like this, like some tough road games, and just like the next few games is like one of the toughest in the NBA right now. So we just got to weather the storm, and like you said, we can't lose two back to back, and we just got to at least keep it like where we going back and forth, and
Yeah, if we could split I feel like we could split with the Thunder. I'll take that.
Oh yeah,
I'll take that. I think both of those games are in. Both of those games are OKC. So, split with the Thunder. I think Luka gonna go crazy when he go back to Dallas because it's gonna be his first time back in Dallas since he got traded.
That's right. But what's name gonna be playing too, right? AD, right? That's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one, but I think we can get that one. So if we split with the Thunder, take the Mavericks, I think we might lose to the Rockets and beat the Trailblazers. That means we would go 1, 2, 3, like 3-2.
Yeah, as long as we stay 500 and above, like we
be go 3-2. Yeah, 500 above. I think we gonna still be in that top 4 and get get the seeding we want. Because the big thing is, I don't want to be in playing, but I also want us to have home court advantage because
exactly
we play so well at home. We a problem at home, especially in the playoffs. And people forget we have Luka Magic now. Luka comes alive in the playoffs. Luka plays better in the playoffs.
Yeah, he do. And then by that time he gonna be in better basketball shape. As the games go by, he's slowly getting in it. And I think that's only like you said last night. He's still not in quite the basketball shape that he could be in. So I think it's just him being tired and not being in that shape. That's just allowing those little things. But along, I think we're gonna be good by that time. Not like 100%, but like it's gonna be getting to that point where he won't be like missing those tire shots.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, man, Austin Reeves, like we was talking about him a little earlier. Here's a little crossover and that behind the back move he's been hitting this season.
Yeah, it's some trouble. It's like he'll do moves like, and people still have a hand in his face, man. He'll hit them. He'll still be hitting them shots.
Yeah.
I'm like, he'll be beast.
Yeah, he a little better with the hand in his face sometimes.
Yeah, he'll miss an open shot before he miss one contested. Like he first of all he's not afraid of contact, and he actually know how to play with contact. Like we said, like he took tips from Harden, like in how to take the contact and try to get the and one. Like so, that's a good thing about him is that he know how to play through and play with contact. So yeah, he ain't got that pretty game where he trying to just stay out the trenches. He'll go in the trenches and try to go kamikaze in the trenches.
And that's what we need.
Yep. Yeah. The only thing I'll be concerned of, I would say with the Mavericks game, like is AD, because we ain't gonna stop him because our middle's soft. But he don't play middle like that. But even the perimeter where he play, like we'll see what he do, and I think he gonna go crazy too because he got a point to prove as well.
He got a point to prove, and he been going crazy since he got there. Like
he
was able to play 2 games, but
even that game he got hurt, bro, he was going bucko.
He was in the third quarter going. He had 30 something and 15 something crazy.
I hope he's just able to stay healthy. Really, I'll be like,
yeah.
It's just like that Knicks game when Brunson went out. I was like, dang, I want him to stay. I wanted to see how I would have ended with him. We probably still would have won, but I think it would have been even closer. Like it would have been even more of a nail biter.
Yeah, because it was an exciting game. I was mad.
Man,
because when I say he was balling. I love games like that too.
Me too. I was like, dang, like I don't want the opponent to like go down, and you know what I'm saying. Like I want that win like that. I want the win with being able to see them at full strength and us at full strength, or at least the strength that we would start the game with. You know.
Yeah, we almost put it off last night, another comeback, but I think we waited too late.
Oh yeah, to start the surge.
Yeah.
Like but that's what I do like. This team do have fight. Like we don't give up. Like you know how it should be like they be like forget it and then this team got fight. Like where it's like even if we down, like you be like we came back. Like so that's what you can't never count us out. That's what I do. Like we got fight and we got the energy to be able to fight back and to keep the fight going. So that's what I do like about this squad too. You know, they got them young fresh legs out there too sometimes. So that helps.
Yeah. He put Connect in tonight, and Connect was balling again. So I'm like, bro, you need to give Connect some more minutes.
More time, bro.
If you have games where Dorian Finney-Smith ain't hitting and
switch him out.
Ain't hitting, switch them out.
Swap them out.
Because if they're not hitting, their defense ain't gonna be hitting the same as well.
Exactly. And Vanderbilt, he'll just go space cadet for no reason, and you be like, what is going wrong with this boy tonight?
Right. Yeah, he really do. And another thing, I think, and Quincy mentioned this. He said he thinks JJ Redick needs to go back and look at how Ham actually used Vanderbilt because they be having Vando playing center right now, you know, in the small ball lineup. When Ham had him, you know, Ham had him on the perimeter players. He had him on Steph Curry. He had him on Kawhi Leonard. Like he did,
and he would give him a little problem.
Yeah, he needs to be the one sticking those guards and those perimeter players because he can. So I don't know if they're not doing it because they still feel like his feet ain't all the way right, or
he ain't
at 100% yet. I don't know, but I'm like, yo, he need to be on those perimeter players.
That's for sure because he definitely.
They were saving for the playoffs too. Like we're gonna say that for the playoffs.
Oh yeah, that could be it. Well, we shall see. But you know what though, man, I can say, man, which I kind of knew. I'm impressed with Redick, and I knew he was gonna be a good coach. Like.
I was trying to tell people, like Willie called me the other day, man. And he was like, I take back everything I said about JJ Redick. I said, man,
well, you know, me and you, we already knew. We already was on. We're like, man, I said, that's who we need.
Well, I told people because a lot of people didn't like him just because they're like, oh, it's
LeBron. Yep.
Or they just were like, he a podcaster, he ain't had no experience. I said, the crazy thing is, the reason I wanted him to be our coach is because I watched that damn podcast.
Yeah, he knows basketball, and he knows.
I said he's a basketball maniac.
Yes, like he's a student. Like I said, he played. He's a student, and like you could just tell when people are gonna be good coaches. And I knew he would have been one. Like
and LeBron needs an asshole coach. I said,
because he don't care. Yeah, he don't care. He's like because if it was one of them soft ones, like of course LeBron would have run. But you could tell LeBron can't do whatever he want to do with him. Like you could tell.
Yeah, no, not at all.
And that was my only concern, and everybody else's only because that was my only concern. I was like, let's see how that goes. That was just kind of like watching out for that to make sure that he didn't bow down like most of the other coaches and let LeBron.
I knew he wasn't gonna bow down because even when he was on Stephen A. Smith show,
when he was talking,
he was talking shit to Stephen A. Smith, like he didn't care. You know what I mean? Like most people bow down to Stephen A. and Stephen A. be like, this is my show, and he was trying to intimidate people into not. Going up against him, but I say, oh no, he got that kind of personality. Like he got that I don't give a damn personality. Like he got that a-hole personality. But like I said, watching the podcast, and I was like, oh, this dude really knows basketball. He knows the in and out. He know the intricacies, and I was like, that's the kind of coach we need. We need an X and O's coach because Ham, to me, I feel like was more of a player personality coach. They liked him, but his X's and O's wasn't up to par where they need.
Well, we already know he is. He couldn't bring it together.
That damn pocket man.
Man, just looking.
Looking with his hand in his pocket, man.
He's like, boy, if you don't call a timeout and do something.
We was trying to be behind him, man. We tried as long as we could to be behind. But I told him, I said, you can't be up 20 4 games in a row and lose all 4
To
games.
lose, that's coaching.
That's not personnel. Because if you can be up 20, that means you got the personnel to win the game.
Exactly. No, that was all coaching.
That's coaching. Yeah, that's coaching. And I feel like. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna say because people was like, he should have had more time, had a couple more seasons. No, I didn't want him to have no more seasons. Like that's what other people were saying. I was like, nope. I didn't want. Nope.
Giving Torian Prince 25 minutes was diabolical.
Bro, you already know how pissed we used to be. Like, why is he in the game?
And Cam Reddish 30 minutes a game.
He loved them. I told you he got something. They must have got something on him because they getting too much time. They got it's some secret that he holding against them because they definitely didn't deserve all that time. Like I'm like, it got to be something.
Tell you what it is. He saw them as himself. That's the kind of
player
he was. A bench player get a chance. So he was like, I'm gonna be the coach that give these bench guys a chance. Like, bro, you got superstars for a reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got star players for a reason. You got bench players. But you could tell he was like, I'm gonna give these guys the chance they never had. And granted, Cam Reddish did play better than I have seen him play in a very long time. When he was getting minutes. But Torian Prince had no damn minutes getting 25.
None, bro.
Putting up the shots he was putting up with that team.
But what's the name? I would say that may be the only reason why Gabe is playing a little half decent this year. Maybe the time he got last year that he shouldn't have got either.
Hey, Captain Cardio was pissing me off last season.
Man.
But he's actually playing much better this season. I think, again, like I said, watching the coaching this year, we actually running plays. And we running plays throughout the game. We're running different sets, which I haven't seen since. I would say Frank Vogel used to run some nice sets.
Absolutely.
Frank Vogel used to run some nice sets.
I think
AJ sets might be even a little better, like the way he frees up LeBron, the way he gets Luka free. And the crazy thing, like I said, LeBron said most nights your first best defender is gonna be on Luka, your second best defender gonna be on me. He said most teams don't have a third defender, so who they gonna put on Austin?
Austin,
so
they are gonna go
get loose because I think tonight Austin had 30 or something like that. And
he had 30, like with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So
he had 30 something, Luka had 30 something, and LeBron had 27. So when LeBron is your third best player, man, y'all in trouble.
And they're not gonna prep for Austin before they prep for LeBron. So
because he's still gonna be that threat,
no
matter what. You know what I mean?
What's the matter, boy? Yep. So I like I said, only thing I would be worried about is that interior. And then that's the only thing I'm really worried about. But
the only thing I'm worried about, like to me, if I say this, we can have a team that's unbeatable. It would be if we had a really good rebounding center.
Yep. Like if we have Mark
Jackson, along with Jackson, and one more good rebounding center, like a Steven Adams type center.
Because the pickup we got, man, Lynn
is ass, dog.
Yeah, he's terrible, bro. I thought he was gonna be halfway decent, like at least like contribute something, but he like Travis Kelce, bro. I mean Travis Knight.
Yeah. Damn, Travis Knight. Jeez.
Yeah, just like he
what's your prediction for the stretch?
I think that the 3 and 2 is I think that'll be about where I'm at with it too.
Yeah, like
because we could definitely get one from OKC.
Yeah, split that OKC.
And then Mavericks, that one's gonna be a dogfight, bro. That could go either way.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a dogfight. So,
we gotta win either the Mavericks game or the Rockets game. We can't lose both. We gotta win one of those.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So the Thunder game, win one of the Mavericks or the Rockets games. So that's 2, and then win that Portland game. That'll be 3. That keeps us at 3 and 2.
Yeah, I think we should. I think that'll do the trick right there because at the end of the day, we never know which Laker team gonna show up either. So how they go? Yeah, so that's all. It's hard to really say, but I think just based off of common knowledge of the Lakers, I think we should be able to pull 3-2 off. A worst case scenario, 2-3. Like we went 2 for sure, but yeah.
So man, this season went fast, man. We get into the stretch of the playoffs already.
I know, man. Like I mean, it's freaking April already, man. Like, this year just started, and it's already 4 months in.
All right, so before we get out of here, we almost done. We gonna wrap up because I know Zaire gonna whoop your ass in a minute.
Sharonda literally just got him because he's starting to make that noise.
I
He's
need to
like,
have,
all right.
I need to have much time. Money Hawk about to whoop that ass.
Yep.
He's the boss hog. I ain't Money Hog. That's boss hog right there.
Yeah.
you was Money Hog and he like what is it, Bowser and Koopa.
Oh yeah.
Like you Money Hog, that's boss hog. All right, so let's look at these standings before we get out of here. Thunder, we ain't catching them. They 64-13. They kicking ass. 9-1.
We was hurt, man, and we lost all them games. That's what hurt us.
That's what it did. We would have been.
We was in the running.
Yeah, we would have been. I think we would have been in second place with some cushion.
Exactly.
When they got hurt, like when LeBron got hurt, and then you had that stretch where somebody else was it Dorian Finney too. We lost all three of them at like at different times, like staggered. I think if we wouldn't have lost those guys, man, I think like you said, we probably would have been in the running first. Like we would have been in second place with some cushion because we lost. That was like 4 games we dropped
that we would have won for sure.
Yeah, because like 3 of them was super close. Like yeah, like so we dropped 4 games in that stretch. So as it stands, if the playoffs start today, the Thunder would be playing the Grizzlies. The Rockets would be playing the Clippers.
The
Lakers would be playing the Timberwolves.
Okay. Yeah.
The Lakers would be playing the Warriors. It's gonna be a bunch of dog fights.
Yeah, it is. but I like that. I like that Minnesota. It's always a good match with them. Like I always go back and forth. But I think we could get the upper hand if we healthy and stay healthy.
Well, I was hoping that we could get the Grizzlies because I know how we really don't like them.
Right. It's like a mini rival for real.
Yeah, it's like a mini rival. Like we really don't like them. Like this team in particular, like specific to LeBron and Austin Reeves. Like Austin was talking about it on the podcast. He was like, most teams don't. He like, I don't really talk smack. He said, but I don't like the Grizzlies. He said because the whole team talks smack all the time.
Yeah.
So they take those personals.
This ain't business. This is personal.
Yeah. But like you said, Lakers and the Timberwolves, it's gonna be a good matchup. The crazy thing is, bro, I'm not scared of nobody really in a 7-game series. There's nobody I feel like, because everybody like, I don't want to get the Nuggets in the second round. I'm like, let's get them.
Right.
The niggas ain't invincible no more. They not that team they was the last 2 years because they ain't got KCP or Bruce Brown. They not that squad no more, man.
Exactly. And you see us going up against them, like we fare pretty decent, you know.
Yeah. We got something for your ass.
Mr. Postman.
Yeah. So like I said, either way that this falls, it's gonna be a bunch of dog fights out.
No, it's gonna be a good playoffs. I think it's gonna be exciting. Like where it's gonna go down. Like I don't see no ain't nobody gonna get like swept or nothing unless it's I think it's gonna all go at least 6, maybe
Yeah, because this is it's gonna be some dog fights.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be especially like you got all this young talent, man, out here, man. Like,
and the Mavericks still on the bubble, so the Mavericks can still slide in there. The Mavericks, the Kings, because the Grizzlies could drop out because the Grizzlies, since they fired their coach, which I don't know, they must have caught him doing something. They ain't telling nobody.
Oh yeah, because he wasn't because if you don't have a losing record, that's definitely something going on that they don't want to probably get out in the media too. Because
they was in the playoff race and now they 3-7 in the last 10 games since he got fired.
Yeah, because you don't just fire especially you kind of got a halfway decent record. You don't just fire. Yeah, that's something else going on.
Yeah,
especially at this point in the season, like literally at this point in the season, like you'll never fire a coach.
No, not that's got a winning record, and then they like I said, they took a free fall, so the Grizzlies will fall out, and you can get the Mavericks and the Kings could sneak in.
Yeah,
but the way the Clippers are playing, the Clippers the Clippers are one of them dangerous teams because they're not really a number 7 seed. They're 7 seed because Kawhi has didn't play damn near most of the season.
Oh yeah,
back Kawhi.
He been going in. Yeah,
and they look like a different team. With Kawhi, and he got fresh legs because the nigga ain't barely played.
He ain't been playing. Yeah, like Honestly, man, I was like, when they beat some teams, I was like, oh snap, it's really making a difference.
Yeah, no, Kawhi is the difference for sure. He's the
Yeah,
difference.
he that quiet assassin. He like Duncan, man. Like you, like he got how many points? Like when did he do that?
Yeah, and so I'm like, the Rockets might be in trouble if they get them in the first round.
Yep.
And then
Yeah, Clippers definitely a predictable.
We can get the Clippers in the first round too if we get to the number
I
two.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take the Clippers in the first round. So yeah, we probably either gonna have the Clippers or the Timberwolves. But like I said, I would, but it's not looking likely.
Yeah, it's all right. We don't have to have him. but yeah, because that boy, man, that boy is that boy, he be doing some Jordan-ish type stuff, bro.
Who? Kawhi? Kawhi? You there?
Ja Morant.
Oh, Ja Morant. Oh yeah. No, that Ja is a problem.
Yeah, that boy, man.
He's special.
Yeah, I'll be like, how he do that?
I love watching him play.
Yeah, he's exciting.
Like Vernon Maxwell, shoes all up in the goddamn.
Yeah,
all
dude
I
is
see is
funny.
the bottom of his shoes, damn
That dude
Jumpman
is
sign
hilarious.
all over everywhere. I'm sure that's how people be feeling trying to stick Ja Morant.
Yeah, he kind of like
To me, he's like a hybrid of
AI and Jordan, bro.
I was gonna say Jordan and Derrick Rose.
Yeah, because he got them bookies. Yeah.
You forget pre-injury Derrick Rose.
Pre-injury Rose was dangerous.
Now pre-injury Rose to me was AI and Jordan.
Yes. Yeah. And only reason why I said because he got them handles like the he handle the ball pretty good. He be just doing some amazing stuff like
yeah.
But Derrick Rose definitely was that for sure.
Yeah. He reminded me a lot of Derrick Rose, like the boogies he got
the bookies,
the handles, the fearlessness, the clutch.
Mm-hmm.
In the outside shots. Before we go, did you hear the story why Blake Griffin said he worked on his 15-foot shot?
I think I may have heard it, but I think I may have just heard it. Like, did it just come out a story or something? Just came out about it.
So they was playing the Celtics.
Uh-huh.
A 15-footer, and what's his name? Paul Pierce just yelled, "He with us."
That's funny.
He said he yelled in the middle of the game. He said he was so embarrassed. He's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta work on it.
I gotta work on it." Yeah. Oh, that's what I was wondering how he all of a sudden started hitting them jump shots. I said, "Wait a minute."
Thank Paul Pierce. He said he with us.
That's hilarious.
Let him shoot that. He with us. Can you imagine being a professional? Because that's some like street ball shit.
I was just going to say we used to do that in the street ball. Leave them open.
Imagine being in the middle of an NBA game and niggas say he with us.
That's
all
funny.
right, man. So we gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let you get to my nephew. Thank you for joining the show too. Now that you know how to do it from your phone, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Some of these shows you can hop on with me.
Yes, sir.
So all right, thank everybody for joining. Make sure you share Worldwide Laker Talk Live. We'll be back for a pregame show or post-game show. Like I said, I'm going to try to be more consistent going into the playoffs, and want to make sure we do recaps and let everybody get a chance to speak their mind. All right, until next time, thanks Big for jumping on with me. We'll see y'all in the
It's about what doing it big or going home. I'm focused on my plan, in my mind in the zone. I wanna be one of the greatest that ever made it, one of the best that did it, coming with it. Understand this is all I think about, all I ever wanna do, all I ever worked for. So ain't no giving up, and up to the limit, just the way